Hey, it's Kristen. Welcome back to my channel, Kristincooks, and in this video we're making slow cooker ribs for dinner. I haven't made this before, so I thought I'd give it a try. So first of all, we're starting with the dry rubs for the ribs. It has lots of things. It has salt, chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, light brown sugar, which I am going to put at the end because I forgot. Let's see, paprika, smoked paprika, right there. Ground cumin, ground mustard, pepper, and mix it all together. See, there's the brown sugar. And then we have a rack and a half of ribs, patting them dry first. And then I'm going to put a nice coating of yellow mustard on them. This is just to help the dry rub to stick to the ribs. I'm doing this an hour before I want to put them in the slow cooker. So I'm just doing that. And I'm going to cook these on high for 4 hours. Or you could do it on low for like 7 to 8 hours. Here's my slow cooker. Yay. And also for my cooking liquid, I'm going to use root beer, which I thought was interesting to use. You can use Coke or Dr. Pepper, or you could just stick to a chicken broth or just water if you want. But I was just kind of curious to see how it would turn out with the root beer. And you can't taste it at all. It just helps to tenderize the meat a little bit more. So on the bottom of the slow cooker, I have a whole onion and a lot of garlic. I like garlic, so I use a lot of it. And then you put barbecue sauce on the ribs after taking them out of the fridge. Just like this. And then they're going to go into the slow cooker I'm going to do on high for 4 hours. The recipe says they'll turn out the same either way if you slow cook them or cook them on high. Cook them on low or cook them on high. They come out the same. So I just decided, hey, let's just do on high for 4 hours and get it done, because I don't want to accidentally overcook them, leave them in too long, and then they're dry and not good. So 4 hours on high. So in the meantime, I'm going to work on a couple sides to go with it. So I have potato salad here. I don't make this very often, just maybe a few times a year, really. No reason, I just don't make it very often, but just using 4 potatoes, chunk them up, cook them, boil them, strain them. I'm not rinsing them, I'm just running the cold water as I'm pouring down hot boiling water, just to protect the pipes a little bit. So I have a few ribs of celery, mincing that up quite finely actually, because people don't want big chunks of celery in my house. Using a fork to just kind of mash the potatoes a little bit here. Yeah, I'm using a fork just so I don't overwork the potatoes too much and go too far with the mashing. Yeah, I do that sometimes. And then I'm going to use 4 eggs, mince them up very nicely. Okay, moving on to coleslaw. This is my favorite, and that's why I wanted to make it. I like to combine also mayo and sour cream in it because it just makes it extra creamy and good. And also you'll notice that in a minute here I'm going to be grating the cabbage and the carrots myself. And I just really like the texture of that a lot better than buying it at the store in a bag, you know. It's a great shortcut, don't get me wrong, and you know, I do that if I just don't have the time, the extra time or whatever. Not that it takes a lot of time to grate cabbage and carrots, but still. Anyway, it's just like, I don't know, I just prefer the texture of it freshly grated over buying it at the grocery store. Like, it's drier out of the bag in a way or something. I don't know what it is, but I reckon, you know, if you want to take your coleslaw up a level, I would grate the cabbage and the carrots yourself because it's really good that way. My dog loves carrots, so I thought I would share with him. Loves the carrots. Like, I can just go to the fridge and go for the bag, and he's right there. He knows exactly when I'm using carrots in my recipes. So there we go, just putting it in. Here's the cabbage. It's just a regular green cabbage, nothing special. And then I just grate it. It's messy and it's messy, but it's worth it. I like doing it this way. So here's the ribs all done. They look done to me. So I'm just putting them on this foil, and I'm going to put a little bit more barbecue sauce and then put them onto the broiler, under the broiler, excuse me, not on it, in it, under it. And I kind of wish I did this on the barbecue instead, because then I feel like we would get more of a crispy crust on the outside, but it was really great. Dinner was great. I'll link this recipe in the description box. I think I said that earlier, but yeah, it was really great. I'll do this again for sure. Here we go. Okay, let's try. Those are good. Nice spice from the rub. Nice and tender from, you know, being in a slow cooker. Good amount of sweetness. Very good. I like it. A different way to do it. I haven't done this before, the slow cooker. Pretty good. Pretty darn good. You can't even taste the Dr. Pepper. Or, root beer. I put in root beer. It just is meant to like tenderize the meat a little bit. Here's the coleslaw. I love coleslaw. It's really good. Potato salad. Yay. I'll have the corn. I already know what it's like. This is really good. I enjoyed making it. Probably do it again. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'll have the recipes linked in the description box, and I'll see you in the next one.